repeat. Reclaim your backyard with the Shark FlexBreeze. It packs a punch with a powerful breeze of over 70 feet. Its refreshing mist drops temps by 10 degrees, creating the ultimate outdoor oasis. Going inside, so is FlexBreeze. It transforms to cool where you need it most. Pedestal to tabletop, corded or cordless. With 24 hours of runtime, it works as hard as you do, while still being impossibly quiet. Outdoor or indoor, own your oasis with the Shark FlexBreeze.
First of all, we have a whole hour, so call us if you own this bad boy, because I own one. I got it last year when it was a TSV. It was April of last year. I'll never forget it, because I don't get excited about fans. I mean, it is fun to have like a music video moment, like, hey. But other than that, no, a fan doesn't get me all like excited. However, I remember in April of last year, this fan, of course, it already looks kind of nice. So I was like, all right, nice, like standing fan, floor fan. Okay, we've had a little upgrade. This is nice. And then somebody said, no, unplug it. And I was like, okay, well, that's thrilling. And then it kept running. And I was like, wait, what? It's unplugged and it's running? How is it doing that? They're like, no, we'll tell you about that later. But first, it'll run, and we're proving it to you all day today, for 24 hours, an entire day, and it's unplugged. Okay, so if you lose power, which we know hurricane season is coming, there's that. And then there's this. So it's not really just a floor fan. It's a tabletop fan. Wait, have fan will travel. It's not just for indoors, it's for outdoors. And then this fan, which I don't want to give too much away, but let's just say what I'm about to say was the reason I got it last year.
I can't wait to hear.
Because I'm a November baby. I'm a Scorpio. I like cold weather. I like snow. I mean, sun is fun, but still, I'm not into the 85, 95 humid. When I heard you could plug this thing into your garden hose and turn an indoor fan into an outdoor misting, stay cool sensation, I was like, it's over.
Sold, baby.
Every fan in the universe would be a fan of this fan and want to be this fan if it could be this fan when it grows up. So here, hi Elizabeth Watts.
Hi, Sean.
All hour, we're here talking about the #1 name in vacuums, but they are not vacuuming. They are getting you cool and keeping you cool indoors and out for summer season. Today in Philly, it is April 19th. It is 81 degrees. So game on. These are all shipping for free. And here's what we did last year as a TSV. It was this price, except you didn't get the car charger, so you could take the thing and keep it juiced up on the go if you're going on road trips or summertime or camping. We also didn't bring you the white color. So here's the white that's almost like a little undertone of dove gray. There was the charcoal. The sea salt last year is what I got, and it's very popular, and it is certainly like dressed up the fan. And then the light gray. You have the cover, which is really helpful if you're going to predominantly use it outside. Again, can work, blow almost 70 feet of air to not only enhance your indoor HVAC and keep your AC like crushing it during the hot weather, but take it outside and we'll show you how that works.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a good start.
Yeah,
this
right?
is not plugged in. Go ahead.
Nope. And that's only speed 2.
Here, I'm going to turn it up.
Okay, turn it up. Turn it up. 5 speeds plus a boost mode, so 6 speeds in all. Okay. Then you have 3 oscillations. Here, I'll hit that button, Sean. And that means you can go a little small amount of oscillation, a large amount of oscillation, or you can go, let me step into the shot, 180 degrees. All the way from that side of the yard to this side of the yard. Shall I show all the ways you can use it, Sean?
I would love that.
Okay, we got it in tabletop.
I'll be over here keeping cool.
You'll be cooling yourself. At tabletop, you can have it as a plugged-in fan, cord-free fan, or on-the-go charger in your car fan, okay? Pick it up, just slide these down. By the way, I love you don't have like an extra stand that you could lose. It just slides inside. Slide it into the base, it snaps into place. Now you have a stand fan that is corded, cord-free, or charge it in your car with your charger. Now, there's more. You have the ability to use your garden hose, snap on this tool, and now you have a misting fan, corded, cord-free, or plugged into your car charger as a tabletop or as a stand fan. I think I did the math here, Sean. I think we've got 9 fans in one here.
Okay, you got to see the misting part, because we used this last year for like an outdoor birthday party, an outdoor baby shower. I think we've got one set up outside, or if not, we have video of it.
No, we do.
It literally takes your garden hose, because every garden hose, whether it's vinyl or steel, has the universal head, and with the attachment they give you. Look at what it turns your patio into. It is such a delight. Like, if you've ever been at an outdoor restaurant in the sweltering heat, or an outdoor sporting event or something where they have those misters, it's like, oh, please, this is the luxe life. So all of that ships to you for free. We've sold 36,000 of these since last year when it was a TSV. And the other big story about that is, one, we brought it back a year later and we haven't increased the price. If you can tell me anything in the world economy right now that's not predicted to go up in price, I'll give you my home phone number. Second of all, I want you guys to know that, and Karen, we see you in California, because we're going to take your calls this whole hour.
Awesome.
Shipping for free. We actually threw in all the added bells and whistles, kept the price the same, and now we're telling you one order of the year. And if it's like last year, this could very well be the actual only day we bring in this order and do this for you, because colors are selling out.
I just wanted to put on the bubble machine because A, it's fun, and B, I don't know, it's filling up, it's going inside the house. Bubbles are all the way over here because we have that 70 feet.
Yeah.
So, it's great if we're outside and, someone's over here playing on the play set. We want to sit over here on the couch and just relax. Also, I got bubbled. This is amazing because it has the cover.
Which is great.
Yeah, we talked about this with a couple callers earlier. It's nice if you want to leave it outside. That makes it waterproof, and it also has UV protection in that cover.
I mean, this thing is unplugged. It is totally unplugged.
Look at that going down.
And it is cray-cray, high-powered, but whisper quiet.
Yeah.
Karen in California, you're our first caller. It's so nice to have you here live on a Saturday. How you doing?
Hi, Karen.
I'm doing fine. How are you? Yeah, I'm from Southern California, and like you, Sean, I'm a Scorpio baby, and I don't like the heat.
Yep, ditto. All right.
But anyways, yes, I bought my fan last year.
Yep.
And it was a TSV in the charcoal gray. And I just have to say how impressed I am with the stability of how the base is just so strong that it's just not moving anywhere, unlike some of those big box store big fans that you get that are kind of wobbly.
Yep.
Also, it's cut down on my air conditioning bill.
Really?
And it does. And also, I'm impressed by how the airflow, how far it reaches.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's crazy, right?
I do have a quick question.
Great.
Yeah.
Does it matter what type of flooring that the fan is on? Like hardwood versus carpet or anything like that?
That is an excellent question that no one has asked me before. It doesn't matter because on the bottom, let's see, let's see.
Yeah, you want to go there?
Let's go. We're going to go forward. Here, we'll go to this one. We always design these to be able to be safe on your hardwood floors, right? We don't want it to scratch. So there are little, can you see this? They're little rubber pieces.
Little rubber feet.
All the way around, rubber feet. So this should be safe on all your different flooring surfaces. And we even have it over there in the mulch. So, I mean, I think great.
So if your kitchen floor is mulch, Karen, you're totally good to use it in the kitchen.
No, it's not going to stuff your floors, and it's nice and sturdy. I'm glad you pointed that out, Karen, because it's only 12 pounds in that fully upright position like that, but it's, it's weighted so that it won't tip over.
Yeah, I've only used it on the pedestal, and my question is, I like using it in the full oscillation mode, the most extreme that it can cover.
Okay.
And it just seems sometimes that it gets kind of stuck in the oscillation mode at the extreme left or right, and didn't know if there was a quick fix or if I have something unstable, or if you've heard about this, anything like this before.
Does it pause for a moment and then come back?
No, it just stays stuck, and then I turn it off and I turn it back on, and it's fine.
Okay, I would call the 1-800 number, and talk to them about it. If you've only had it a year, you are still under warranty, 2-year warranty.
Yeah.
I would call them and tell them what's going on so that we can help you make sure you have the best experience possible. Okay.
Oh, okay. Is that within the literature that I received?
Yes, it will be. Just look for customer service. We get really great high marks on our customer service. So we don't want you to have if that's happening, I don't know what's going on. So just call them. They're the experts.
Other than that, it's fabulous. When I'm riding my ProForm bike that I got from HSN, your sister station.
Oh my gosh, look at you.
I've got it full on me, and you know, I just wish I had set it up today because it's a little warm in Southern California, and I kind of had to cut back on the amount of time I could be on my bike because I was just so hot.
Stay cool.
You need your fan for your bike. I love that idea.
Yeah, anyways, I am a sharp girl. I have that new hair dryer, the Flex hair dryer that I saw Sean using and had to get it. And my vacuum, of course, I've had 2 Sharks, so I'm just so impressed with you guys and all the follow-up and the customer service I've received. So
good.
Thank you.
All right, well, God bless and have a great summer. Take care.
Okay, I will.
Thanks, Karen.
Okay,
bye. You know, Karen, by the way, we've sold like 16,000 of these today. Everyone is blown away by what the fan has graduated into. Like, this is not yesteryear's fan. Just the fact that you can use it outside and it's totally cordless when you want it to be for up to 24 hours will help you so much if this summer you lose power. But also take it with you on the go, because there's nothing worse than being outdoors in beautiful weather, but sweating your beep off and then obviously having no fun at all. Okay, so she brought up a good point. She was like, gosh, I'm so impressed at how far it throws the air. In a second, will you show us that?
Absolutely. I was just going to quick point out this one does have your car charger. So if you're going to the beach, if you're going to the game, if this, you know, to the Little League game or something this summer, take it with you. Take it camping. We've talked to people who have had it on their boats. But the speed of, actually, I'll show you a couple different ways, Sean. This is just a silly little way. I just think it's fun, though. This is our little wind speed monitor, and it like tells us how fast it's going. This is on max, 12.5 miles an hour. Okay, faster than I normally bike when I'm not on my e-bike. What does that mean to us? Well, these little streamers are about 30 feet from the fan, number one. And number two, I'll show it to you here with this fog. I love being able to show it to you several different ways. With our fog machine, I'm just gonna push the button and you're gonna see against this black car how quickly and how far I think we're gonna have to back up, because that fog, and then look at how fast it dissipates. So it just basically shows you that this is going at such a nice, strong rate. Wait, hang on, let me see. It's got to reset. Okay, we'll get guys to reset that, and then we'll come back to it again.
Well, guys, I'm going to take you over here, remind you of colors, and then take you inside, because this is portable enough to go anywhere with you, and also convenient enough to be obviously cord-free so that you can take it anywhere. The misting is amazing, because when it's hot and sweaty, you are going to love this being able to keep you outside, patio, or wherever you are. Even on the beach, I mean, heck, wherever you have a hose, great. But even if you're not using it for the misting, remember, this is the fan to keep you cool and comfortable anywhere you go, but certainly with the misting.
Look at that.
As we talk about the outdoor real estate and how your home now gains like an umpteenth room when the weather gets nice because you live a lot of your time outside, but this really makes it enjoyable.
Yeah, it can reduce the temperature by 10 degrees. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, when you're using the mister, it can reduce the temperature from like 85 to a pleasant 75. That sounds good to you, I'm sure.
Yes, it does. We've sold 36,000 of these. The only other time they were on air, which was one day last year in April, when we charged you the same price, even though everything has gone up in price and is still going up. And we've thrown in the addition of the car charger, so it really is an on-the-go road trip, fun, baseball, summer concert series, beach, camp, whatever tool in your arsenal.
Yeah, it's a tool.
We've had 400 ordered in this show. We're here all hour. And this, I think, you guys, is this the last Shark Hour on the day?
This is the last hour of the day.
I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so here's your brand new white. Down here is your charcoal. Down here is the one I own, sea salt. And then we have the light gray. Sea salt's on fire. It's like that beachy sea foam. Again, the footprint is great because it doesn't take up a lot of room. It doesn't click when it oscillates. It's not so loud that you have to talk to your family this much. And then all of it comes with the accessories that include the brand new car charger, the water mister, and then the cover. And I do want to say, can I take you back this way? Because before we go indoors, we probably should show how to set up the mister.
And just as we're walking by, I want to talk about that oscillation too. Like Sean could be sitting there reading her book. I could be over here gardening. This one fan is only on the second oscillation. And so Sean can stay warm reading her book, and I can, cool, not warm. I could stay cool weeding in the garden over here. So you can use it for the whole family, right? Like I said, the kids are playing on the play set. You want to read your book, watch out for them. You can all be cool.
I do think in today's day and age, by the way, I'm going to let you travel to do the water misting demo, and I'll just be here seated reading Stealing Henry. However, I do want to say in this day and age, if you're like me, you kind of need reminders as to why you would buy at QVC as opposed to somewhere else that can get it there in 24 hours. Because the value here is $238. The fan on its own retails for $199. We've shaved $50 off that just for today. We're throwing in the car charger for free. You're getting it shipped for free. And by the way, again, this is one of their absolute best-selling models. Of course, in a year's time, since